everyone. Hello. And welcome to another episode of Vids.
Vids.
Yay.
Woo. What episode is this, George?
You'll find out.
16, 17 is it? 17.
Don't spoil it for them.
Alright, okay, yeah.
So, anyways, as you can well see, we have a guest star today again. And this time we have Alex.
Hello.
Hello.
Yeah, thank you for watching. If you are watching, good to see you.
Speak up loud.
Good to see you. Thank you for watching.
All right, good. Yeah, so Alex is one of our teachers at EB. Where are you from, Alex?
I'm from London, England, same place as Jamie. Not quite, I mean, sort of opposite sides of London, right? But yeah, I'm from London.
Yay. London.
London. And Jamie, today, what's going on today, Jamie?
Alright, guys. So today's topic may be funny, maybe confusing.
We hope
talking
funny.
about we are talking about jokes, puns, and humor.
Good.
So let's give it a try.
Good.
Okay, I'll start off. So,
Yes.
Okay.
what we'll do is we'll try and give you a simple joke, have a listen to it. Maybe you can repeat and rewind, check it out. So here we go. I'll start first, guys. Here we go. So, what do you call a deer with no eyes?
What do you call a deer with no eyes?
What do you call a deer with no eyes? No idea.
No idea.
Hey.
No idea.
Excellent, excellent.
But what do you
Classic.
call a deer with no eyes and no legs?
No eyes and no legs.
No eyes and no legs.
What do you call a deer with no eyes and no
Oh,
legs?
nice work, Alex. Thank you.
No, what?
Still no idea. Hey.
Nice.
Thank you. So, check it out.
If you couldn't understand the joke, the humor now, please find one of us at EB and just ask. We can explain it to you. Very well done, sir.
Thank you.
A golf club for you.
Okay, who's next?
Who's next? Okay, Alex, you got
All right,
one?
I'll go. All right. A man walks into a bar. He says, "Ouch."
Oh,
Nice.
So
Nice.
bar jokes are quite popular, particularly in the UK. Well, in America too. I'm sure all around the world actually. Another bar joke: a horse walks into a bar. The bartender says, "Why the long face?"
Nice. So maybe you need to search on Google long face as an expression to have a long face. So,
It has a double meaning.
double meaning.
Double meaning.
But yeah, nice work, Alex. Very
Nice.
smooth.
Now, some jokes, and especially in my country, are not so clean, not so for the children.
I say.
Well, I'm sorry.
Shocking.
I know, right? But some jokes can be, for example, about the other person's mother, like kind of insulting the mother.
Mum jokes.
Mum jokes. Mum
Every
jokes.
high school in England
Right.
knows mum jokes.
I heard at least 4 of them every day, right?
Yeah.
Every day.
So some examples are your mom is so fat that, or your mom is so old that. So trying to insult, to talk badly about their mother, just to get a rise out of them, to get a reaction.
That's made them feel angry or irritated. How dare you talk about my mum?
My mother was a saint.
She's lovely.
It'd be like mum joke, tennis kind of,
Yeah.
just sort of bouncing mum jokes off of one another.
Well, yeah, just to note those, that I never doubted your mom is lovely.
George, how good you?
Your mom is lovely every night.
Shocking.
Shocking, right?
Cut.
So one example would be, for example, Alex, your mom is so fat that when she fell in love, she broke it.
No, she didn't. George, how could you say such a thing? I'm sorry.
So you might notice there are many different kinds of humor. There is more like for adults that might enjoy a bit more complicated, difficult, a bit more, as we say, highbrow humor. And there is a bit of more dirty jokes and also country differences, right? Like British humor, Greek humor, American humor.
Yeah, it's different. Would you say British humour is generally quite ironic or sarcastic? You know?
Yeah, it's very dry.
Yeah.
Very dry humor. So there isn't a lot of like laughter from the person who's saying the joke. Usually their face is very straight. It's almost like a poker face, right? No emotions.
Yeah.
But maybe the joke is very funny. So this is very dry, very sarcastic.
There's a lot of shock factor involved. You know, like they rely on shocking the audience to withdraw a reaction from them, to draw a reaction from them. So, whereas American humor does seem to be generally a bit more bubbly,
A bit more direct.
Yeah, more in your face, kind of.
face.
Yeah.
But obviously, we are not Americans, so we are just going from our impression of
What we've watched on TV and everything, right?
Yeah.
Although I have to say, British humor does forgive a certain amount of nonsense. Just makes no sense, but it's funny.
That's true. Just
Craziness.
Yeah. Like Monty Python. If you know this group of people.
It's a comedy group, like group of comedians. Yeah.
Life of Brian. That's Monty Python, isn't it?
Yeah.
Life of Brian. Yeah, that's a classic.
The Quest for the Holy Grail.
Quest for the Holy Grail. Yeah.
So it can be difficult to follow if
for sure.
a non-native. I remember I showed my wife, I think it was Search for the Holy Grail, and she was like, I don't understand it. It's just crazy. They're just, what are they doing? So I think there's a certain like, I guess, certain level that maybe you have to try and get to.
It's quite satirical, isn't it? Satire, satirical humour.
That's very true, very true. Do you guys have any fun comedies you like to watch, or comedy movies?
I like sort of American comedy, generally speaking. So one movie that I grew up watching, strangely enough, was a film called White Chicks.
Oh,
White
Chicks.
Yeah,
Sure.
It's a crazy film, but it's very funny. There are many scenes in that extremely memorable, and it's just a all-round fun movie.
So if I'm correct, White Chicks is when two American detectives who are black guys dress up as two white females.
That's right, yeah. Two black detectives are trying to. Well, I don't want to give the story away, but yeah, they dress up as white women, and it's a funny movie.
Yeah, I think it's also quite. I think the jokes and a lot of the stuff is quite straightforward. So I think if you watch it, you'll probably be able to understand quite a lot of the jokes or the story.
Right.
How about you, Georgie? What about you?
I was always a big fan of Monty Python, so a big recommendation there, like a high recommendation there. I also liked Blackadder.
Oh yeah, Blackadder. Sure.
Blackadder. So it's the same actor that did Mr. Bean. You probably know Mr. Bean.
That's
So
it,
Rowan
Rowan
Atkinson. Yeah. So especially the last season was very funny, and I like some stand-up comedy too. I do like some Japanese comedy as well.
Like
Tutorial and Anjashu and Tokyo 03 and some other manzai or konto
I see.
groups.
Very nice. I think for me, I always loved a British TV show called The Office.
The Office.
I mean, they have the American version
They
too,
do, that's
right?
it.
Yeah.
And I loved just how awkward and uncomfortable every moment or every scene in that TV show is. It is incredible. And it's a real, I think it's a very good reflection of many companies in England as well. Many managers and
Definitely.
co-workers are very similar. It's like a copy and paste of many
Of real life.
That's
right?
it. It's very interesting. So if you want to get a taste of working in England in a very average shop or office, check it out.
Also IT Crowd. as
Oh,
well.
IT Crowd is awesome.
Yeah, on
Just
Channel 4.
turn it off and on again.
That's it. Yeah, IT
Yeah.
crowd. Very good.
Very good. The IT crowd, yeah.
That's it.
You know, an interesting point is that actually, compared to Japan, we also do include some comedy animations in our humor. Like maybe Japanese people don't watch that kind of program, but Simpsons, The Simpsons, Family Guy, South Park, American Dad, some people. So we have some Futurama, like some very funny.
Yeah, Futurama.
Futurama is very funny. So, yeah, probably put some names below, I hope.
That's
So,
true. Yeah,
yes,
we can add some links.
yeah, take a look.
Yeah, that's very true.
Mm.
All right, guys. So remember, if you have any recommendations for us as well, or maybe you watched some of the things we recommended, write a comment or come and talk to us.
Yes, and if you have any questions about the jokes in the beginning or any other jokes you heard, at EB in the comments below, just ask us and we'll make sure to answer it. Yes, that's it for today.
Yeah.
All right.
Alex,
guys.
thank you
Thanks
so
for
much for
having me.
joining us.
Yeah,
Thanks for having
Yay.
me. I had fun. I learned some stuff too.
Yay. And we will see you guys in the next episode.
Don't forget, like and subscribe.
See you.
See you later.